Hussein Sabbour is one of the best and most important business entrepreneurs in Egypt and Africa. He did not only succeed in construction businesses, but he also collaborated in different businesses and projects. Before Hussein Sabbour becoming who he is today, he struggled along the way. One of these struggles were going to Libya and working there.
Therefore, I went to Libya to try to find business to my office in Cairo so that I can support my family and the 10 Egyptians working in my office. And the story how I went to Libya is very uncommon. I had a friend who has also friends from Libya, from the business community, and he told me that one of his good friends in Libya is very rich and wants to build a palace for himself. So he asked in Libya about the famous engineer, Egyptian engineer, so that he can ask him to design the palace. And they gave him a name, and he got from this engineer the drawings and went to an Italian contractor to build it, the palace in Libya. So the Italian contractor told him, this is rubbish. I will not leave Italy to go to Libya to build this rubbish. So my friend told me, look how the Egyptians destroy the prestige of their country by doing something like that. I told him I want to see the drawings. I saw the drawings. They were not good at all. And I had no work in my office at that time. So I told my friend, tell your Libyan friend that one Egyptian in Libya deceived him and got money, did not do good work. Another Egyptian, who is myself, for no money, I will repair the problem, correct the problem, and give him all the drawings of his palace or villa. Grant, I will not take anything. Which I did because I had no work in my office at all, and my engineers were paid, so I did not lose anything by doing that. After that, when the Libyan rich man came in Egypt and saw my drawings, he found the difference. Although he's not an engineer, but he noticed the difference. So this was the beginning how we started in Libya, and we became partners with this famous engineer, famous businessman. Through him, in February 1968, I started my first visit to Libya, and I started knowing his friends who were the prime minister at that time, Bakouche, who were the minister of interior, who were the head of the army, and all other people to whom I gave my services and started to design for them what they wanted in Libya. This was how I started strong in Libya. I get from them the job, I send it to Cairo, they do the design, and we go to Libya to, on the site, implement those drawings. Till 1969, the 1st of September, Gaddafi made his revolution, and my friend, my partner, disappeared, was not in Libya, escaped. So I was the partner of the bad man. So I stayed in Libya 1.5 years in very good life, and then I started to be in a very bad position. So I finished what I had in business, although I knew that I may not get any remuneration because all the people I'm contracted to are in the jail. But I said I have to do my work, whether I get paid or not. I finished everything and left Libya and came to Cairo. Within 1 year, they started to ask about me. Hussein is not in Libya. Where is he? He went back. And they found that I went back after I finished everything, after I did not get my remuneration, after I have a villa rented and I left it rented, after I left my car there, after I left my furniture there. So everything to them was strange, that I did not escape because I'm a bad man. So they started to contact me again. Why don't you come back? So I told him I have my reasons. In order to come back, I don't want to be a partner to another Libyan who may be a good man today and a bad man after a few years. I want to work as a branch of my Cairo office. And they accepted that. So 1971, I returned back to Libya and started my office as a branch of Hussein Sabbour office of Cairo. Still, it's operating till today. My Libyan office was only to try to find business and send it to Cairo for my people to work. And During that period, I started to increase the engineers in my office in Cairo because we had much work coming from Libya. Till 1975 came, and suddenly I noticed that at my office in Cairo got two major jobs in Cairo, which was an astonishment to me. We had, in the last period, no work coming from Egypt. So when I get two sudden big works, that means something is changing. So my sense told me that my presence in Egypt is more important than my presence in Libya these days. So I told one of my assistants, you continue in Libya and try not to ask me to come, and I will concentrate on Egypt. And it happened. 1975 was my beginning of my concentration on my office in Egypt. My office jumped in number of people, in jobs too much. We made all the Sadat City, we made all the 6th of October City, we made Semiramis Intercontinental Hotel, we made the largest military factory in Egypt. We participated in the wastewater business scheme for Cairo, the wastewater scheme for the three cities, Port Said, Ismailia, and Suez. We made power stations, we made distribution lines. We worked 17 years on correcting the electricity in Cairo, Alexandria, and 11 other major cities. We had too much work in Egypt till my office people working in it arrived or came to more than 1,200 engineers. Our business is too big. So this is how I started, very small, and how I jumped very big